For most people, math and fun don't belong in the same sentence. But stay tuned to see how one honors math class is changing those people's perspectives.
Now, from the EMC studio at Onondaga Community College, this is ONTV Update.
Good afternoon and welcome to ONTV Update. This is Friday, April 21st. I'm Vernon Macklin.
And I'm Mitch Glisson. When most people think about math, they think equations, theorems, and other difficult subjects.
But here at OCC, for one full week, you can see beyond the numbers. For most students, math isn't something that's fun. But since 2009, thanks to an honors math class on campus, many students can see math under a different light.
Math Appreciation Week is planned by our honors section, Math 112, so it's our nature and mathematics course, typically a liberal arts course, but with honors students we can go above and beyond what we do in a traditional one. So not only can we address all of the issues of the course, but we can also use those students to help prep and plan. So most of the projects being done or seen or presentations being made are all student-led.
Some of those student presentations are art projects, poems, short plays, and even children's books. These projects get students engaged and excited about math.
We get pretty much full houses every year we do this. Students seem to really love and appreciate parts of math that they don't get to see. Most students are in algebra or pre-calculus and they're working with solving X and solving equations. They don't get to see where math kind of lies in nature and math is all around us. So just the beauty of it and seeing that it can be fun and that we can do so many cool projects with it, I think excites them the most.
Coming up on nearly 10 years, Math Appreciation Week is still drawing a big crowd. This year's Math Week is wrapping up this morning with a scale model of the universe on campus.
According to Fox News, Bill O'Reilly has been fired as the host of The O'Reilly Factor on the evening of April 19, 2017. He has been involved in a sexual harassment scandal related to previously undisclosed settlements he and Fox News paid women who worked on his or appeared on his program. On April 1st, the New York Times published an article detailing $13 million in settlements paid to 5 women. Fox News and parent company 21st Century Fox stood by its highly rated host. As advertisers are pulling advertisement revenue, it is still up in the air over the pros and cons of keeping O'Reilly on the air. The O'Reilly Factor draws about 4 million viewers a night, and the controversy didn't dent his ratings. O'Reilly has denied any fault, saying he paid settlements to, quote, put to rest any controversies to spare my children, unquote. Fox News says Tucker Carlson will be replacing O'Reilly in the time slot. And coming up after the break, Stephen Moynihan will give us a look at the upcoming weather changes.
Also, he will show us how to prepare for the summer sun and how it can affect our body.
Keep watching. This is ONTV Update.
Being a transfer student can be a little difficult because going to any college transferring is difficult with all of your credits. As long as you go to a SUNY school from OCC, it's a little easier because SUNY goes with SUNY. It is a little difficult if you don't meet with the right advisor right away because you can end up taking the wrong classes. At SUNY OCC, they had a plan set out for you for what you needed to take to get your degree done. But at OCC, you really get the hands-on experience right away and have great teachers the whole time.
Coulter Library is currently under construction. But don't worry, we're still here to help you for all your study and research needs. We're expanding our study spaces by adding 4 more rooms and spreading our books out over 3 floors, making it easier for you to find exactly what you need. We're updating our library classroom to give you the tools and technology you need to get ahead, from helping you to that next assignment to giving you a place for lifelong learning. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at library.sunyocc.edu. Explore, discover, transform at Coulter Library.
Autumn is a time of change, and Starbucks has a great selection to accommodate any craving you may have. That's why I'm glad to have a place like Starbucks at OCC. Try seasonal treats like the pumpkin spice latte, the salted caramel mocha, or even the chili mocha. Now I can enjoy my favorite Starbucks drinks any time of the day. Come find your favorite Starbucks drink in Gordon Student Center today.
If you're living in a dorm, a delicious restaurant-cooked meal may seem like a dream, but here on campus, it can be a reality. Come to the student-run bistro where you can eat delicious food and support the students who prepare it. If you'd like to improve your culinary skills, you can sign up for the class next semester and be a part of the most delicious dining experience on campus. Treat yourself to a great meal while helping your fellow students move toward their future. Come to the Bistro in Gordon today.
It's fall. It'll start getting colder. I can't get to the mall, and I need to get some warmer clothes to wear. Where can I go? The bookstore?
Yes, you found it. The bookstore. The bookstore has a wide array and more. Onondaga merchandise from hats to sweatshirts and sweatpants, the bookstore has you covered. So if you thought you'd only find school supplies and books, look again. Keep warm this fall and show your school spirit. Stop in at the atrium in the Whitney building or order online at onondagacc.bncollege.com.
Welcome back to ONTV Update. I'm Vernon Macklin.
And I'm Mitch Glisson. Let's check in with Stephen Moynihan to see what we can expect in the forecast. Stephen, give us some good news about the changing weather conditions.
Thanks, guys. Well, today we're going to experience some of those April showers. According to News Channel 9's weather team, today is sure going to make those ducks happy, with scattered showers and a high of 60 and a low of 40. And it looks like we are going to have a pretty consistent week with partly cloudy weather starting with Saturday through Monday. The high will be in the 50s with lows in the 30s. And Tuesday, we will break into that 60s with a low of 39. And looky here, Wednesday, we will have that high of 71 and a low of 50. Don't worry, though, that summer weather is getting closer and closer, folks. And spring is upon us, and with that, we'll bring more gorgeous sunshine. We may be seeing some of it that the sun is now, but it will come at us in full force during the summer. So it's never too early to start thinking about how to protect yourself from the sun's UV light.
With winter weather finally over, people in upstate New York can finally have some fun in the sun. Local resident Stephen Rufal explains what he does on a day like today.
Because it's a beautiful day. Why would you sit inside and do nothing like all day? I like to be energized, exercise.
Registered nurse Kathy Moynihan describes some of the overall benefits the sun can have on the body.
It can help with different skin conditions like psoriasis and eczema and acne, and also with a condition called SAD, which is a seasonal depression.
There are many benefits to be out here in the sun, but it's always good to be on the side of caution. In case of harmful UV rays, it's good to have some suntan lotion on hand so you can spread it on thoroughly and protect yourself from any effects of the harmful UV rays.
To try to stay out of the sun between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., which is the time where doctors say is the UV rays are the strongest, and there's the most potential for getting a sunburn. And the sunburn leads to, as we all know, it can be painful in itself, but it can lead to aging of the skin and wrinkles and skin cancer.
So this summer, keep in mind how much time you're spending in the sun and protect your skin from those UV rays.
A 30 SPF or higher is recommended lotion when you're outside. Even with the partly clouded weather we are having right now, it's always better to be safe than sorry, because the UV rays still can affect you even though the clouds are in front of the sun. If you have any other questions about protecting yourself against the sun, ask your doctor or local physician. Now, back to you, Vernon.
Donald Trump has signed another executive order on immigration. This could tighten the rules on companies hiring highly skilled foreign workers, according to an article from Fortune. Trump's businesses have hired over 1,000 foreign workers since 2000. Melania Trump was able to immigrate to this country by obtaining an H-1B visa. Trump proudly declares, buy American, hire American, which contradicts his past business practices, which are centered on exporting work outside countries of the U.S. According to an article from Al Jazeera, employers from Walt Disney World to Apple have laid off employees to replace them with H-1B visa holders over the last few years.
On Wednesday, an asteroid about a mile wide passed Earth. It came closer than any other has within the last 400 years. According to NASA, the 2014 asteroid JO25 came within roughly 680,000 miles of Earth. It was one of the strongest asteroid radar targets so far this year. NASA says that rocky objects smaller than a kilometer were to hit the Earth, they could cause local or regional damage in the impact area. Moving on with sports, spring is here and the Lasers are in full swing. The baseball team beat Genesee Community College yesterday 8-3.
And I'm looking forward to see the results of the men's lacrosse team playing Finger Lakes Community College today.
Up next, we explore how you can try out for the Onondaga Lasers.
Stay tuned. This is ONTV Update.
You may have walked by Coulter Library and seen that we're under construction, but we're still going strong. We have over 200 computers, 10 study rooms, and a 24-hour chat service where you can speak directly to a librarian. Our vast and diverse research collection will meet your academic needs. And here at Coulter, you'll find social gatherings and events to help you connect with the community. Experience Coulter Library today.
Need a break from the same cafe food every day? Quit the assembly line and head over to the Bistro, a live restaurant ran by students in the hospitality program who cook you food to order and serve it restaurant style. Come make reservations at the Bistro today.
I think the remodeling gives it a good look. It also provides more open space for the students. Also, it uplifts the school in some kind of way to me. Kind of when I see how the format of the remodeling looks, it makes it look more pleasing, appealing. So that's what I like about the remodeling of the school. Compared to what I've seen the last 2 semesters, it's really come a long way and it looks really great.
I try and give them a little bit of an idea of what it's like to work as a designer. Hopefully the main thing they get is the work ethic, that it is a lot of work. It's art is one of the hardest things to survive in. You have to have the work ethic, and hopefully they get an appreciation for that, and as well as the information, the art and design and things like that. Try and prepare them for what's out there.
I think that we're really lucky to be able to serve the community like this. There's a lot of people that work really hard to support our program in the college and in the community, and I'm really grateful because I feel really lucky that I can be here and train people who really want to do this job. And they go out and I see them all over the place, and they're all out there taking care of people, and that's wonderful. We know you can succeed, and we want you to succeed.
Extracurricular activity, trying out for a sports team or club on campus is a great idea. The beautiful arena and YMCA located on campus is equipped to help you prepare for next season's tryouts.
There's a number of different benefits playing sports here at OCC. Number one, you get to work with your peers, okay? It's great for teamwork, it's great for leadership skills, certainly it's great for just building a level of confidence.
Even if you missed out on playing a sport because you weren't recruited, you can always go to a coach and ask to walk on.
I'm not straight out of high school. I'm actually returning to college. I'm looking forward to the chance of playing with people who are more advanced than me, who can teach me newer skills. Love the fact that the SRC arena is free for students, and I can go there, practice whenever I want. I love the track.
If you're like me, you may not have jumped at the opportunity to become an athlete in high school. Here at Onondaga Community College, you get a second chance. Anyone is able to try out for the clubs or the teams that we offer here.
So we have 2 types of sports programs here. We have the actual varsity programs like baseball, basketball, lacrosse, and then we have certain club sports. Those club sports are able to have individuals come participate. They are coached by an official individual.
This season is looking very promising for all the teams here at Onondaga Community College. More information about the sports team and clubs available at onondagalazers.com. And Grayson Allen announced Tuesday he will pass on the NBA draft this year and return to college basketball for his senior season. Allen was a possible first-round pick after an extraordinary sophomore season. He chose to come back to lead a Duke team that entered the year as one of the preseason favorites. Allen then struggled to adjust to his new role as point guard, and Duke never met its lofty expectations before falling to South Carolina in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Allen's scoring average fell from 21.6 to 14.5 points per game from his sophomore to junior seasons, while his shooting percentage dipped from 46.6 to 39.5%. The Onondaga Lasers are looking great right now. The men's baseball team won against Genesee Community College with a score of 8-3, and the women's lacrosse pummeled Erie Community College with a score of 17-14. I'm looking forward to the results of their final game in the regular season against North Country Community College.
Yeah, so am I. I mean, it looks like most of our teams have been doing pretty well this year.
Yeah, the lacrosse team's been doing great since Chuck Wilbur took over. It seems like they beat everybody by 30.
Absolutely.
It's that time again to take a little break, but we have more on the other side. When we come back, Mitch will be talking about the importance of graduation for all you second-year students.
There are all sorts of study spots on campus, but the Coulter Library seems to be the most popular among students. Don't stop watching. This is ONTV Update.
Library is good. Now they're building it. It's almost done, and it's good. You can use computers, you can use books over there. So it's good, like, to spend your time if you don't have class. You can do your homework. And in the learning center over here is good too. They try to teach you a lot of things. They understand where you come from, and they help you.
The best part about OCC is just having that one-on-one interaction with your professors that really help you out with tests, homework. It helps a lot. At the tutoring center, helps a lot. For this semester, I had to take physics, and one tutor helped me out a lot with that class. I would recommend OCC to people that really want a good environment to go to with smaller class sizes and have just the experience to go forward in college.
I originally came from Northern Virginia. I feel as if OCC has welcomed me into the community with open arms. I went by the Gordon building to meet with the staff at the front desk so they can help me. The main thing they did was help me transfer my credits, it helped me get settled in. They also set me up with someone to take me around the campus. A lot of the buildings are close together, whereas in Virginia you needed a car to get from one end to another.
One of the very valuable mandates of the community college is that it draws the student population from the entire community and sees its real goal to embrace the diversity that's in the community and make sure that that's evident in the classroom. Characteristics of community college is diversity in academic background. Usually there's quite a lot of diversity. One of my favorite parts of teaching at a community college is that diversity.
My classes have a nice balance between doing your own work as an individual and working in groups. I find that most of my classmates are here to learn, and it makes it a nice balance when doing group projects. One of my favorite classes was web design, and it definitely opened up my eyes to what I can potentially do with that career. I think my classes overall are quite enjoyable. A lot of them pertain to what I'm actually wanting to learn, but overall I love it. You can really learn some great things here.
Welcome back to ONTV Update. I'm Vernon Macklin.
And I'm Mitch Glisson. For all you second-year students, it's important to drive through these final weeks of school to plan for your future after graduation. With the last days of classes approaching quickly, it's never been more important to stay on top of your work. One good place to do just that is at the Coulter Library. Many students every day stop by to get a quiet place to get some work done. With finals just a few weeks away, I spend the majority of my time in between classes right here in the library, so I can catch up on my work. An important place to go is the Gordon Center. Head over to the Grad Central sign on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday between 11 and 12:30 to check if you're on track to graduate. Second-year student Charlie Shipley says how important it is to him that he graduates.
It means that for the last, 2-3 years of my career at OCC that I'll have finished and that I'll have completed something. I'm going to be going to SUNY Oswego for broadcasting communications, and I look forward to everything that OCC taught me being applied there.
For now, it's all about that final push before commencement on May 13th. Whether you're aiming to find a job fresh out of OCC or go on to a four-year school, it's important to stay focused. Now, weatherman Stephen Moynihan is back with us to talk about the weekend forecast. Hello, Stephen.
Stephen, please tell me that the sunshine is here to stay. I really enjoy being outside when I can.
Well, I hope you enjoy doing those activities more in the dark, because we're going to continue to have that partly cloudy weather all weekend, sad to say. Today will actually be warmer with a high of 60 and a low of 40. Then Saturday, we'll have a high of 54 and a low of 39. And Sunday will pretty much be the same with a high of 56 and a low of 38. Both Saturday and Sunday will have partly cloudy weather and a 0% chance of rain.
Hey, 0% chance of rain sounds pretty good to me. Well, that's all for our show today. Thank you for joining us this week on ONTV Update.
Enjoy your weekend, and remember to come back next week for all your latest news. Thanks for watching.
We're out.